Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Colonel Arnold Strong. I'm the Senior Vice President of Unify Earth and also the co-producer of the 2019 HEALinc Future Health Summit. I'm joined this afternoon by Dr. Molly Maloof, who flew in from San Francisco. She's an advisor not only to several Silicon Valley clients, but really works at the nexus of wellness and product development in several of those companies. She's also a concierge doctor for private clients, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
So you just finished a fantastic presentation that inspired the entire audience, and I'd love it if you could just help us to understand the audience outside of Nassau, what really your goals are here at the HEALinc Summit and what you hope to accomplish.
Well, my personal goals were to learn a little bit more about regenerative medicine because I think it's going to be a very useful tool in the arsenal of doctors that are trying to help people thrive and live as long as possible without disease. So my main interest is health span, which is the number of years we have living healthy. And a lot of my research ties back to metabolic health. Things like understanding the root causes of mitochondrial dysfunction and disease, such as overeating, inactivity, and too much stress, and the things that we can do to mitigate those problems, things like movement, things like mindfulness and meditation, and things like fasting.
Wow. So then, in speaking to this audience and recognizing that this is here in the Bahamas that has been catastrophically hit with Hurricane Dorian, one of our focuses in the summit is not just individual wellness, but like community well-being. And how does your research affect like communities and people taking responsibility for their health?
Well, you know, I actually do some volunteering with World Central Kitchen, which is actually in here during the hurricane, helping to feed people who were, displaced. And I worked with this organization in Chico. So I learned firsthand that during a disaster, when people lose everything, the things that they have to hold on to are the relationships that they've got. And so I think that's something that's really overlooked in health, is the importance of human connection and community. And I think that the people that I saw in the wildfires in California that were thriving the most were the ones that had the strongest social networks. Yeah. So the other thing that I think a lot about is resilience. And so one of the things that builds resilience is the ability to fast. One of the things that builds survival capacity is the ability to be in a natural disaster and not need food. So I think a lot about how do I build a skill set in people to help them become resilient and survive in modern life.
Again, Dr. Molly Maloof joining us here at the HEALinc Future Health Summit in Nassau. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.